Hello everybody, and welcome to another racing diecast showcase. I got a lot of NASCARs here to show you today and an IndyCar. I found all of these at the Covered Bridge Festival in Indiana. I went to that this weekend and had a great time, and I got a lot of stuff, and I wanted to show you guys. So without further ado, let's get started with the first piece. This is a two-car commemorative set for the first Brickyard 400. It comes with a model of Jeff Gordon's winning car, as well as the pace car from the 1994 Brickyard 400, the Chevy Monte Carlo with the purple siding and stripes, and a certificate of authenticity, proving that it's authentic. I guess I don't know why they had that. I don't know who would fake this, but this is a really cool set. I got it for only $9. I can't believe how lucky I got for that. I've never seen anything like that. Because I think there are two models, like the model kits you build in there, and not die-cast cars like you and I are used to, made out of die-cast metal, obviously. But it's a very cool set. I'm going to leave it in the box. I'm probably going to put it on my shelf somewhere. I got so much stuff, I don't know where I'm going to put this. But yeah, I really like it. I think it's really cool, especially for the price I got it for, $9. All right, next up is the only non-NASCAR related thing in this video. This is Adrian Fernandez's 1994 Tecate kart car. I believe it's a kart car. I think they split in 93 or 94. So it's a beautiful open wheel kart car. Number 7 Quaker State Tecate. Obviously Adrian Fernandez. Like I said before, he's a Mexican race car driver. And I believe Daniel Suarez threw back to one of his cars either this year or last year in the Darlington race. It might have been this one, honestly. But I can't remember. It was one of his cars, I'm pretty sure, though. That's a really cool find, especially in 1/24th. You don't see a lot of IndyCar kart diecasts in 1/24th scale. Most of them are 1/18th. Next up is a 1999 Kyle Petty Hot Wheels car on a mirror base. I'm going to leave the mirror angled like that. It's got opening hood and trunk. It's a really nice quality diecast. I like the red wheels. I'm a sucker for the Hot Wheels cars. The Hot Wheels cars are really cool, in my opinion, and I love the red lobster on the deck lid. Very nice looking car. I love the Hot Wheels track going around the number on the side. I've always liked those about the Hot Wheels cars. Most of them have those. But yeah, very nice car. Now we move into the 2000s for the technically 5th 1/24th scale car shown, but really the 3rd. This is Bobby Hamilton's Navy car from 2000. He drove this at Charlotte for the 600, and a bunch of different drivers had all the branches of the military on their hoods and all over the car. Bobby Hamilton obviously did the Navy. As you can see, there's a little sailor on the back, and the big aircraft carrier and plane on the hood. I believe Jerry Nadeau did one. I know Dale Jarrett and Ricky Rudd did branches of the military. I think there was one more, but I'm blanking on who it was. It might have been the 31 car, whoever drove the Mike Skinner, maybe? I think it was Mike Skinner. But yeah, this is a very nice car. A lot of people say they don't like the copy and paste images on the hoods, but I think it looks really cool, to be honest with you. And I got that car for $5, which is unbelievable. I got this next one for $35, which is a very fair price. I believe that's what it's going for on eBay most of the time. This is another branch of the military, I guess. The Air Force Elliott Sadler from 2001. It's got a B-2 bomber on the hood, I believe. I'm not perfect with planes. I think they're all B something, and then the B-52 is on one side of it. Beautiful car. I love the planes. Oh, sorry, I can't really see it. My hand is in the way. I love the planes all over the car. I like clip art on cars. I think it looks cool. But a very nice navy blue I guess not navy, Air Force blue. And then the hood with the really cool planes all over it. The American flag on the hood, or on the decklet, sorry. Very, very nice car. And this is the last 1/24th scale car I got. And this is the newest one. This is Martin Truex Jr.'s 2006 test car. I would not have gotten this if it was not $5. I'll just tell you that. I think it's cool to have a test car, but I'm not a really big fan. I mean, I like paint schemes, and it's just all black with a number, a letter, and like the main sponsor on the hood. I'm not the biggest fan, but $5, can't beat it. And now I have a test car in my collection, I could say that. Okay, let's move on to the 1/64th scale cars, starting with this Cale Yarborough car. Now, I'm pretty sure this isn't from any specific year, because I'm pretty sure a Chevy. Like, that looks like a Chevy front end, and I don't think he ever drove a Chevy. It's a pullback, but it doesn't really work. I guess it works on that surface. I tried it on wood earlier, and it didn't work. But yeah, it's a pretty cool car. I always like the Hardee's paint scheme. This one was 25 cents. It's got some blemishes and stuff, but pretty cool nonetheless. Nice Hardee's Cale Yarborough. Now we go to a 1987 Davey Allison ASA car. I believe it's an ASA car. It's a Camaro. It looks like his Haviland scheme from later. It's got even the gold number. Vinyl tech. Very cool car. I like Camaros a lot. This is an IROC body. I like the red interior with the matching red and gold stripes. Looks pretty cool. It's an interesting car. I didn't even know they made it, to be honest. It's got rubber tires as well, which is very nice. Now we move to a couple of cars from 1993. This first one is a Kenny Wallace Dirt Devil number 40. This is a Pontiac Grand Prix. It's got Walmart on the decklet. Dirt Devil on the side. Black and red car. A lot of people like black and red. I don't like it too much when there's too much black, like it's overpowering. This one's alright. Nice car. And then this next one is also 1993. This is a Chevy. Chevy Lumina. This is a Phil Parsons Mayhem Auctions car. Or Mannheim, sorry, not Mayhem. Mannheim Auctions. It reminds me a lot of one of the Days of Thunder cars, like the I can't remember who, but it looks like a car that would be in Days of Thunder. The green, like bright green striping on a bright yellow car with some blue. Very interesting paint scheme. I can't really say I like it, but it looks interesting. Alright, now we move to a 1996 Michael Waltrip WM windows, or sorry, said it backwards, MW windows. This one is also 25 cents, so it's got some crayon on it, I assume. There's some blue and some red crayon. But for 25 cents, what can you ask for? Like, it's still, you could still see what car it is. Number 12, Michael Waltrip. I had no idea he even drove this car. I had to look it up, who this was. Ford Thunderbird. Standard white and red paint scheme. I say this every video, I know, but I don't understand how people describe these paint schemes like anywhere than like, yeah, that looks cool. I do like showing my stuff off, though. It's fun, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Here is a Butch Gilliland. This is also 1996 NASCAR truck from the Truck Series. I believe it's third year. I think they started in 94. I could be wrong. 93, 94, early 90s. It's a nice red truck with some like white and blue lightning stripes on the side. Reaches over the bed of the truck and then gets to the other side. I like that stripe. Very cool details. It's got two different sponsors on each side of the bed of the truck. Anaheim Truck and Auto Service and what does that say? Parts Source. Interesting. Butch Gilliland. I didn't look into him. I had a question. I thought it's by last name. It sounds like he's David Gilliland's brother, but I didn't fact check that. I'll have to look that up later. And now we move to 1997. And I didn't realize this until just now. But this car came in a package. I just opened this today. And look what happened there. Jeez. How does that even happen? That wasn't even the side that the car would have been in the package. It would have been like this, so it's not sun. I don't know how that happened. Look at that. The paint is just gone. Interesting. But this is a Johnny Benson 1997 Pennzoil Pontiac Grand Prix. It's a nice paint scheme. It looks like Michael Waltrip's Pennzoil cars from the early 90s, like 91, 92. I think I prefer those more because they had more yellow and less black. But this is a good paint scheme, despite the fact that half of it is missing on the right side of the car. Other than that, it is a very standard Pennzoil scheme. Not too much to say about it. I did not know Johnny Benson drove a Pennzoil number 30. I did not know that. Now we move another year ahead to 1998, and we find another Pennzoil car. Pennzoil apparently jumped ship over to Dale Earnhardt Incorporated for Steve Park, and this is his black and yellow Pennzoil scheme. Most of the year he ran a more yellow car, but this has got a lot of black on it, and I like it. I like his yellow one more because it's brighter, and I don't like black cars too much, but this one is very nice. I like the big yellow Pennzoil logo on the black hood. That looks good, and then all the pinstriping on the side. Looks very nice. And the red touches of the red number 1 and the Wrangler. Those look as well, good as well. And then they have a little, if you can see it, if you can focus. I don't know, my phone camera's not very good. You can see the Chevy bow tie is red as well on the hood and on the back. Match with the number and the Wrangler logo. Now we move ahead another year, and we find a number 77 Robert Presley Jasper car. I love this car. I love dark blue, yellow, and red. It's a great combination for a car. That's why I like that Elliott Sadler so much. This one looks great with a stripe. It's kind of like two circles. Like it goes over the hood, over the roof rail, onto the side quarter panels, and all throughout the side. But it's on both sides, and it's a beautiful looking car. I love this paint scheme. It's one of my favorites from the late 90s. This is a 1999, if I didn't mention. Very, very beautiful car. I love most of the Jasper cars. Now we move ahead another year to 2000. And we find this Jeff Burton car that was sitting in the sun for a long time. The paint is starting to crack, but it was only $1. And I don't believe I have a 2000 Jeff Burton. I think I have a 99 and a 98, and maybe even a 2001, but I don't think I have this one. I love the Jeff Burton Exide Batteries cars, the lightning, the pink and blues. It looks like cotton candy or a snow cone or something. And I like how the lightning goes through the middle of the roof there, through the number. It's a very, very nice paint scheme. Jeff Burton's paint schemes always hit in the early 2000s, late 90s. He went from Exide to Citgo. Then he went over to RCR and had the singular cars. And then the AT&T, like 2008. Those are all good. A lot of good Jeff Burton paint schemes out there. This is a Busch Series car. This is... A couple of the ones before probably were Busch Series cars, but this is the first one I know is a Busch Series car. This is a Jeff Green. My knowledge doesn't go into the 90s as well as it does in the 2000s. This is the 2000 Jeff Green Nest T Busch Series car. Very interesting. It's got like a, I don't know if that's a sun or a lemon or something. But then it's got little ice cubes all on the bottom of the car, wrapping all around the car. This is a very solid paint scheme. I like the Nesquik paint schemes better, and I think I have a Nesquik car from 2001, I believe, and I like that one better. But this one is nice, blue and yellow, always a good combination. It looks like a car that was run in the 50s. If you took away the like the ice cubes in that weird yellow circle, this would look like a 50s car. Just with like one sponsor, and it's all blue. All right, now we have another 2000. This is a Joe Nemechek, Oakwood Homes, number 33 for, oh, let me see if I can remember the name of this team. It'll come to me at some point. It's a very Andy Petrie Racing. There we go. Oakwood Homes. I love the gold numbers. I'm a sucker for gold, like, foil numbers. I know these aren't really foil, but they still shine a lot. It's better than the flat blue, but I also like when teams change the number of the color of the roof number and the side numbers. So I really like this combination of like light blue in the back and then dark blue in the front and dark blue number on the roof with the gold side numbers. It looks very, very good. I believe this is the year Joe Nemechek won a race for Andy Petrie. I think it was their last win. If not first. I don't think it was their first, but it was their last. Before folding, I believe, after 2002. Alright, now we move into 2001. This is a guy I had never heard of in my life, and I am a self-proclaimed NASCAR walking encyclopedia. I'm not really that good, but this guy's name is Randy Tolsman. Never heard of him. I've seen the Marines cars before. Never seen this one. This is a 2001, like I said, Ford Taurus. And it's a guy I never heard of. He was a truck series driver for most of his career. He jumped up into the Busch Series a couple times towards the end of 2001 and like one race in 2000. I did some digging on him. And never heard of his name, never heard of anything about him. But he's got a pretty good paint scheme here with this Marines car. Number 25. Yeah, interesting. And then we got a Buckshot Jones from 2001. This is his Georgia Pacific Brawny car for Kyle Petty Motorsports or Enterprises at that time. It might have been Kyle Petty, or not Kyle Petty, what I'm saying, Richard Petty Enterprises, or Petty Enterprises. Very nice car. I like the early 2000s Richard Petty cars, whether it be Kyle Petty or Buckshot Jones or Jeff Green in 2004. Or John Andretti. They all looked good. They're all their numbers, like their number fonts and number colors, and just all the colors on the cars are just always really nice. And I also like the early 2000s Dodges, so that's just a win-win. Here is another Dodge from 2001. This is Casey Atwood's number 19 Mountain Dew, the Dodge Intrepid. I have this one in 1/24th scale. It's sitting above me right now. But now I have it in 1/64th as well. And this is a beautiful paint scheme. I love all the Mountain Dew cars. This is one of my favorites. Really, the only one I can think of that is better in the early 2000s would be Jeremy Mayfield's 2003 and 2004. Both of them looked really good. This is probably my third favorite. Very nice paint scheme. I believe the hood opens on this one too. I could be mistaken though. Oh, I'm not. There we go. You can see the opened hood. The Steve Park car's hood opens as well, but I put it back already. Alright, now we move into 2002. Whoops, hold on. Sorry about that. We're back, and now we're moving on to 2002. For some reason, I got a lot of 2002. So first up, we have this Kevin Harvick. Number 29 is standard 2002 paint scheme, the silver and black Goodwrench Chevrolet. Always a great looking car. Got the orangish red striping on the front and on the back. And for some reason, a lot of these 2002 cars, you could just take the body off of the car. I don't understand that. It's very interesting. 3 of the cars I got from 2002, you could do that. It's very annoying. That's why I had to cut. In my hands, it almost fell off. And I had to catch it. Next up is Shauna Robinson's number 49 BAM Racing Dodge from 2002 as well. I like these Dodge front ends. They look cool. Got the breast cancer awareness ribbon, BAM Racing all over it. I believe she is now a part of the appeals panel for NASCAR, so if any of your favorite drivers' penalties get rescinded or not rescinded or challenged, I guess, they will go to her and she will decide, or she among other people will decide if your driver is in the right or the wrong. Next up, this is another one of the 25-cent ones, so it's pretty dinged up. This is a Jimmy Johnson rookie year car from 2002. Very dirty car. I could probably turn this into a race run diecast, which would make it look better. I might actually do that. That's a good idea. If I do, I'll post a picture somewhere on my whatever the community tab is or whatever it's called now. Unless it's still called that, I don't know. Very standard Lowe's paint scheme, but they kept it the same for a reason, and that reason is because it looks good. Here's another one where the bottom comes off if you want to take it off. This is Tony Stewart's Midnight, I guess that's what you should call it, because he had two of them. Peanuts car. I've had this this paint scheme for a long time. It was one of the first current cars I ever got. I got it at a toy fair, but it was all scratched up. So ever since then, that was 2017. Ever since then, I've wanted to get a new one that's a nice quality, one that doesn't fall off the bottom. I'm kidding, but one where all the paint is nice and new, and this one is just beautiful, just a beautiful car. One of my favorites. Here is the third and final one where the bottom comes off. This is Jeff Green's number 30 AOL RCR car. AOL sponsored a lot of cars, and I believe this is my favorite. The 2002 version of their American Online paint schemes. Yellow and blue, great combination. 2003 gives it a run for its money, but this one is probably my favorite. Very, very nice. And the only reason I dock points is because the body of the Monte Carlo itself I like better. After 2002, it changed. So if we could get that paint scheme on a 2003 body, that would look awesome. Here is Greg Biffle's Busch Series Championship car. This is from 2002, the year he won the Busch Series title. Granger. I can't believe Granger only sponsored him in the Cup Series for 1 year. If you think Greg Biffle, you either think of National Guard or you think of Granger. And it was only 1 year where they were sponsoring him. That's nuts to me. But they were obviously with him when he won his truck and Busch titles. And they had some great paint schemes. This nice silver, black, white, and red scheme. A lot of different colors, but it works. Even the orange little seal or stamp on the hood looks great. And this car has a lot of grills. Look at all those grills in the front. Must be a short track car. Here is the second Kevin Harvick I got from 2002. This is his Taz car. This one was also 25 cents, but unlike the other ones, this one's not too bad. Some chipping on the wing. Or not the wing, the spoiler. But other than that, it's not terrible. 25 cents, what you gonna get? Got Taz on the hood. He's got some wheels and looks like a pit gun falling at him. On the side, he's a little tornado guy in the back. He's on the deck lid. What does that say? It says rematch. I guess he wants to race again or something. And he's on the back as well. Cool Looney Tunes car. And here is the final 2002 car I got. I've been looking for this one for a long time. This is a Stacy Compton number 14 Conseco car, or Conseco. This was a AJ Foyt racing car from their short stint in NASCAR. I just love the greens. They had these cars in kart, or no, I think they ever raced in the IRL. They had, I think AJ Foyt was an IRL team, so they had these same sponsor in the IRL. But they came over to NASCAR to sponsor a bunch of different drivers because AJ Foyt went through a lot of drivers. And this is Stacy Compton's. I think he lasted either most of the year in 2002 or the whole year. But before that, they had people like Larry Foyt and insert any like mid-pack to back marker. He probably raced for them for a second in the early 2000s. All right, now we move on to 2003, and the first car I have to show you from that year is this signed Johnny Benson, sorry. The package is signed. It's a Team Caliper number 10. Beautiful car. Valvoline. What am I talking about? Valvoline. Nice standard Valvoline car. But the cool thing is it's signed, so I'm going to keep it in the package. I'm going to put that on my wall. Now, I have a Kevin Harvick Busch Series car. This is his number 21 Payday Chevrolet. This one is one of the ones that has the actual, like, grill. Like, that can fall off. It has, on one of my Jeff Green's, or I think my Steve Park AOL car, one time, but I found it, and I was able to put it back on. But it's they look really good when they're on there. You always have to look to make sure it's still on there when you're buying it. Got some peanuts flying on the back, falling off the car. Very nice looking Busch Series car for Kevin Harvick. Here's a look at the roof. Orange, blue, and white. This, I believe, is a pretty rare car. Unfortunately, it is got more crayon on it. It's another one of those 25-cent ones full of crayon. This is a Dave Blaney 2003 car. Wait, I believe this is the wrong year. This car should be 2002, sorry. This is a 2002 Dave Blaney. Hold on. I think it's a I can't remember now. It's 2003 or 2002 because one of them is rare and one of them isn't. Either way, it's Dave Blaney. I have the other one. Like, now I can't remember which one is which. I believe this is 2002. This one should have been with the 2002s. If I had to take a final guess, and this was for $1 million, that's what I would say. So this one should have been with 2002. Sorry about that. But it is, I'm pretty sure, a rare car. I could not find any of this one on eBay. I found the other one, whatever year it is not. I found like a few of those on eBay. But none of this one. And unfortunately, it's got some crayon on it, but that's alright. And now for the final 2003 car. This is Bobby Hamilton Jr.'s Marines car. Now, I've heard of him. I've heard of Bobby Hamilton Jr. It's a nice Marines car. Just standard red with the Marines logo on the hood and on the side. And it's got like a little fencing sword or a sword on the side. On both sides, like moving down to the apron of the car. Looks very good. Very nice paint scheme. Alright, now I move to 2004. And I'm just going to quickly show you this one. This is just a car that I'm going to turn into a custom. It's a Bristol program car. So that'll be a custom for my stop motions. And then I have this one. This one was from the 25-cent bin as well. Very dinged up Kurt Busch. I have this car already, so this one also might turn into a custom. The A-post is bent. Alright, now into the cool cars. Now, I have this paint scheme already, but not on the nicer rubber tire, like all metal car. This is Sterling Marlin's 2004 Silver Bullet Coors Light car for Chip Ganassi Racing and Felix Sabates. A very, very cool car. It's the silver, the bright orange. You've seen it before. The mountains on the side, it's just wonderful. Very nice. And then I got two new 2004 paint schemes. Technically three. I got two different Bobby Labontes from 2004. I did not have his primary Interstate Batteries car before, and now I have two of them. This first one has rubber tires and is one of the all-metal ones, and it's got MBNA underneath the Interstate Batteries logo on the hood. And this one is the cheaper one at the time, is the plastic. and it's got Welburton on the hood. So they are two different paint schemes technically. I'll give you a closer look at the nicer quality one. Classic Bobby Labonte bright green Interstate Batteries logo. Black and red stripes. Very nice looking car. Bright red numbers. Very cool. And now I got two different ones that I can use in my stop motions. And then I got another new paint scheme. I've now completed all of Dale Jr.'s cars. This is Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s World Series car. I did not have this one. This is the only one I did not have until now. This is got the trophy on the back. World Series 2004 on the hood. Hood looks like a baseball. Nice blue DEI stripes on the side to match with the stitching on the baseball. Yeah, very good looking Dale Earnhardt Jr. I didn't have this one because this one was more expensive on eBay, and every time I wanted a new Junior, I just went with the cheaper option. And over time, that one ended up being the last one I needed to complete Dale Earnhardt Jr. That's all for the 64ths from 2004, but I also have two other things from 04 that I got. First one is a Jamie McMurray hauler. This was really cool, and this one's got a cool story behind it. I went to the Covered Bridge Festival for the first time, I'd say 4 years ago. I don't remember exactly when, but it was 4 years ago. And I saw this exact thing there, but I didn't have enough money to buy it. I had spent all my money already on 124 scale stuff, and I didn't really want to spend another $6 or $8 or whatever it was. So I didn't buy it. And going back this year, I thought to myself, it'd be crazy if that thing is still there. And lo and behold, it was. So I brought enough money and made sure that I got this one, because it had been waiting there for over 3 years for me. It is a 2004 hauler. I can use it in my stop motion. Maybe if Jamie McMurray crashes, I could have him like driving out of the track. That'd be cool. But it's a wonderful find, and I can't believe it was still there. Really cool. I like the art, and I like these ones that look like they could actually be haulers. Like, this looks like it could have been his hauler. I don't know if this actually was what it looked like, but even if it wasn't, this could have been what it was in 2004. Like, I don't like the ones they sell now. Sometimes I really do like the ones they sell now, because they actually made them like what the actual hauler looks like. But sometimes they have like the celebrating a certain win or a certain championship ones, and I don't like those because they don't look like what the hauler would look like. I mean, sure, they're cool like shelf piece, but if you ever wanted to use them in like a diorama or something, you couldn't, because that's not really what they look like. And then this last thing from 04, I believe it's from 04, it could be from 05, but it says 04 on the bottom. I'm just going to go with that. This is a Dale Earnhardt Jr. 132nd scale Menards Busch Series car. I really like the deep blue. I love all the Menards cars, but this one's really cool. Say big money at Menards. Yeah, you know the jingle. Very, very cool. Now I'm gonna pause the video, go grab the last couple things. Alright, I'm back with the last couple cars. We got two COTs. The first one is this Dale Earnhardt Jr. Elvis car. I guess this is commemorating the 30th year anniversary of his passing. And this is Elvis 30. It might have been a movie, I'm not sure. This is a 2007, the year they did half COT, half Gen 4. Got Elvis on the hood with his signature and the Bud logo. I really like this car. I mean, the white is really shiny. I don't know if you could see it. It's very pearlescent, sparkly. And then the deep reds and the dark blacks look really, really good on the Gen 5 right here. And I got one more COT. This is Martin Truex Jr.'s 2008 Tracker Boats car. I already have this one. But if you see a COT, you can't pass it up. They're just they're pretty rare. So I had to buy it, especially only for like $1, I think it was. The one I have, I think, is better. Got better paint quality anyway. But this is a cool backup. And a very good paint scheme. I like his Bash Pro Shops cars. And now we move up a couple years into 2016. This is Matt Kenseth's DeWalt patriotic scheme. I had this one as a kid. I'm going to say that a lot for the next couple cars. But I obviously played with it, and it got all scratched up. And this was always one of my favorites, so I'm really, really glad to get a new one. A new one for only like $4. No chips. It looks beautiful. Great paint scheme. Matt Kenseth had some bangers throughout his career, especially towards the end. Like, this is just a beautiful car. Beautiful car. I got one more 2016. Like with the Matt Kenseth one, I had this one as well, but I played with it. And it's all chipped up, but this one is not. So now I have a new 2016 Dale Earnhardt Jr. Nationwide car. Unfortunately, this is the mid-2010s, and every single NASCAR Authentics ever sold has some sort of blemish. Except the Kenseth one. The Kenseth one, from my viewing, looks perfect, which is great because it's the best one I got. This one's not too bad, though. Nice Dale Jr. Now I move on to 2017. And I never had this one as a kid. I must have not bought this one from Walmart. This is Ryan Newman's Granger car from 2017. So this is a nice new one. This one doesn't have any blemishes from what I saw. It looks very nice. Nice reds and blacks. I have his 2018 version of the Granger car, but I did not have the 2017, so now I do. Very cool looking car. Another 2017. This is Ryan Blaney's. I did not have this one either. This is Ryan Blaney, the standard Motorcraft car, Cooker Lane. One he won Pocono back in 2017. That was a really cool race. Got to see young Ryan Blaney when he was actually young get the win. I wasn't there. I remember watching it on TV. Very cool. Here is Brad Keselowski's Alliance number 2 from 2017. I had this one as well, but I got dinged up. And now I have a fresh one that will stay good, other than the blemishes that it came with in the package. This one's not too terrible, though. I love the yellow wheels. I love the Penske cars. They're not afraid of changing the wheel color. I like that about them. Very nice. Now here is Joey Logano's 2017 Pennzoil standard car. Now this one came out of the package rough. Look at that number. What the hell? The hell, NASCAR Authentics? What are you doing? Fix your quality from 8 years ago. Nothing you can do about it now. That's gotten better, though. They do a better job of quality control. They must have got a different paint supply or something, because they were just terrible for a span of like 2013 to probably 2018, 2017. They were just absolutely terrible. Paint falling off before you even open it, and whatnot. Any decal defects that you could think of, they probably had them. Here is another 2017. This is Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s Sunny D car. I had this one as a kid as well. I had both his 2016 and 2017. And this is a new 2017 one with some preloaded scratches all over the light in the side, but that's all right. What you can do about it. It's a very nice paint scheme. Eric Estep always rates the Sunny D ones high, and I agree with him. We got 2 cars left. One last 2017. This is the year Martin Truex Jr. won the championship, so they had to have a Tracker Boats car. I never had this one as a kid, and it's great to have this one. This one seems perfect as well, like the Kenseth. So they must have been treating the Toyotas with better paint than the Fords. Just the Dayglow orange of the Tracker Boat car in Bass Pro Shop. Just looks great. Camo. Looks nice on a race car. I love the Truex cars from the time period. And that brings us to the final car of the video. This is a 2018 Ryan Blaney Menards Duracell car. I never had this one as a kid. This one is really nice. Bright yellow, like high-res vest yellow. Not my favorite on the car, but I really like I was talking about earlier, how they painted the numbers, they painted the wheels the same color, so props for them for that. The red and Dayglow, it looks alright. I think Eric Estep, back in the 2018 paint scheme reveal, we were just talking about him. He rated this one of his least favorites, and I can't ever look at that car without thinking of that video. So I don't know if that's a problem with me or a problem with him or what, but I can't. Alright, I'm not going to do a top 5 because there's too many cars. If I had to throw out a couple of my favorites just really quick, it'd be this the Tony Stewart, this 2001 Casey Atwood. Put them in frame more. Probably the Bobby Labanis. I really like this Elvis car. I think that one's pretty cool. Oh, obviously, I was talking it up. It's the Matt Kenseth. And maybe probably this one I was talking about. You can probably see a theme. I like green race cars. I know a lot of people don't really like green race cars, but I do. Yeah, so that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. I know it's been a long time. And I'll see you when I see you. Alright, see ya.